Welcome to the Programming Guide channel. This is Bhargavi. Today we are going to discuss about the program to search an element in array. So in your for theoretical exams, if a question comes, explain one-dimensional array with the help of the program. You can write any program. So I'm telling this program because you have to be more and more. If you learn more and more programs, you will be perfect while writing the programs. That means if you practice the programs or if you try to do more programs, then that you will be clear with the concept and you can write the programs very easily. So in this program I am going to search an element in an array. Let us consider I have an element 10, 15, 23, 40 and 35. Consider these are the elements in my array A. Okay. Now I want to search whether 23 is existed in my array or not. If existed, I want to display element is existed. Otherwise element does not existed message I want to display to the user. So this is a program concept. So in this what we need? We need array variable. So first every program input to be understand first. So what we need? First we need an array. So array is nothing but we need to use for loop. So we need to use for loop. So if we are writing for loop means we need a variable I. So what we are doing? Comparing. So in order to check, we need a element to search. So I am taking a variable se to search. Okay. And whether the element is founded or not, for that I am taking initially f is 0. If my f becomes 1, I say that my element is founded. Otherwise my element is not founded. So these are the input we require in my program. So if you write clearly what is input, what is the logic of the program, what will be the output. If you understand this, you can write the program very easily without by hiding. Now let us write the program. Hash include, I am writing stdio.h hash include conio.h. So what is this? Console input output header file. I am writing this in the C++ editor, so I should specify void main over here. Now what is input I need? Int a of 5 elements. I need a variable I need a search variable, and initially I am declaring a variable f. So that is to find whether the element is existed or not, right? So I am writing a function clear screen. So previous output will be cleared when this output will come. Now ask the user to enter 5 numbers. So already we discussed how to accept the data in one-dimensional array. Enter 5 elements. Now for I is equals to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus. We are not supposed to write equals to by because array always starts with 0 only. Now scanf modulus of d, then ampersand of a of I. Now we got array and the elements of array. What we need now? We need a search variable. Printf enter search element. Now how many elements user will enter? Only one. So we no need any for loop. Scanf. So modulus of d, then ampersand of se I am writing. That means search element to be stored in a variable se. Right? Now we will write the logic of the program. Okay. So what we have to do? For example, I entered numbers 10, 20, 30, 40 and 45 entered. Enter search element. I entered the search element as 40. So this is search element. This is array. Right? Now what we have to do? The first element is to be compared with the search element. If not matches, go for comparing of second element. If not matches, go for third element. If not matches, go for fourth element. If matches, stop the program. Otherwise, continue the program until all the elements of the array are compared. Now that means we have to work with the for loop. I is equals to 0, I less than 5, I plus plus. Now in this what we have to do? Comparison. That means when you compare an element, we need a condition. So that means conditional statements we have to include. So what is the conditional statement we have? If a of I, that means first is 0, a of 0 is to be compared with the comparative element, right? Now this element to be compared with the SE. Okay, now that means the first element is comparing with the 40. If both are matches, stop the program. Otherwise, continue the program. If match is there, if comparison is there, I am incrementing the value of f. Okay, right? Else continue the program. Else continue the program. Now I am closing this. Again, if initially f is 0, if your value of f is incremented means what? When the f value is incremented, if the data element is matches, then the value of f will be incremented. Now if f is greater than equals to 1, what we found? Printf, we say element found. Else printf not found. Right? I am closing the for loop. If else is over there. Get ch I am writing and I am closing the program. Now understand. So up to this we already did. Now we accepted the element as 40. Now first I is 0. Okay. Now the elements are 10, 20, 30, 40 and say 50. The search element is 40. Right? Now when I is 0, 0 is less than 5. If condition true, so this complete block has to be executed. If a of I is equals to SE, so a of I means what? A of 0. What is a of 0? 10. That is to be compared with SE. So what is the SE element? 40. Is 10 is equals to 40? No. If condition false, so this statement is not to be executed. Control go for else part. In else part what you are writing? Continue. That means continue the for loop. Now condition false, next j becomes what? 1. Sorry, I becomes what? 1. Is 1 is less than 5? Condition true. Again this block has to be executed. If a of 1. So in a of 1 what we have? 20. Is 20 is equals to 40? No. Condition false. If condition false, control never enter into this f++. Now else continue. Continue the loop. Next I becomes 2. 2 less than 5. A of 2 element is compared with the 40. Is it matches with the 40? No. So f++ will not execute. Control comes to else part. In else part we are saying continue. That means continue the loop. Next I becomes what? 3. Is 3 is less than 5? As if 3 is less than 5, A of 3 is compared with SE. A of 3 contains what? 40. 40 is equals to 40 as condition true. So if condition true, control comes to which part? F++. Previously initially we declared F as 0. Now F becomes what? 1. Now if the condition true, control will never enter the else part. Directly control comes out of this program. Right? Now, okay, sorry. F++ means F becomes 1. Next, else part will not execute. Initially, anyhow, the for loop will be executed. That means I value will be incremented after executing of this block. So, this block is completed. Next, I becomes what? 4. is 4 is less than 5? S. So A of 4 will be compared with SE. A of 4 contains what? 50. Is 50 is equals to 40? No. Condition false. Else continue. When you say continue, then I becomes what? 5. 5 less than 5. Condition false. So control never enter into the for loop. Now if what you are writing? F to be greater than or equals to 1. So what becomes your F value here? 1 greater than or equals to 1. S. Condition true. So what will print? Element found. Element found message will be displayed. Here, why to write this F plus plus? Consider if I have 42 times. 42 times. What happens? Here also again 40 equals to 40. S, if the condition true, F becomes 2. That means 2 greater than or equals to 1. Right? So then also you will get element found message. So this is a program to search an element in an array.